from the fine art major, and I'm a third term.
So what does tomorrow mean to you, like the whole theme? What do you think about it?
Yeah, so I've been putting some thought into it since you posed the question to us, and it's hard for me not to think of like the impending doom of tomorrow as far as capitalism and the fall of democracy. My mom is born in Rio, and there's a big election going on there today. Actually, by the end of the day, we'll know what's happening. And the president who's been there for a couple years, Bolsonaro, is kind of this fascist, somewhat Trump figure, and he's been just as long as far as with all these other democracies in the world as well, trying to undermine it and sow a lot of doubt into the people, and saying stuff like, if I don't get 60% of the vote, it means that it's rigged. So yeah, distrust in elections. I think about capitalism and the ruling class and all how the top three trillionaires, billionaires in America own more than 50% of the wealth, or more than the bottom 50% of America, and only the top three people. And as far as the minimum wage, it hasn't changed since 2009, and how since then these same people have exploded. Their wealth has exploded by over 100 times what it was then. And just the issue with not everyday people aren't being able to live normal lives anymore. The living wage is just fucked. And yeah, it's hard for me to think about the future and not think of it in a negative light, you know? And that connects to the climate change as well, which is a huge thing when I think about tomorrow. And that connects to my painting a bit, as far as just the erasure of natural landscapes by industrial practices. There's 50 trillion pieces of plastic in the ocean, and you know, I could go on forever with the amount of bullshit we've been treating our land, you know, in such a terrible way. And I feel like, you know, when I step back and look at this painting, it kind of speaks to that a little bit, as far as the push and pull between industrial practices. There's acrylic paint, which is heavily industrial, very plastic, very shiny and flat and matte. And then this like the indigo parts of it, which is this beautiful, you know, when I first stretched the canvas over the painting without putting the acrylic over it yet, it's this beautiful landscape of random, you know, abstraction, which is, you know, that's I love nature for that, you know. It's the best abstract painter, you know. It's just so beautiful that the chance methods that happen in nature are the most like amazing things, and we as humans have kind of ignored that and wiped out. Coral reefs are completely wiped out. It's like all these, like the Amazon, tying back to Brazil, the Amazon is completely like getting wiped out. And yeah, it's just erasure. So, you know, and when I look at my painting, it kind of has that same thing. I have a pull to want to hold on to the last parts of the beauty of nature that's left in the world. This over here is basically my like tester exhibition space. I have like these little nails on the wall and clips, so whenever I wanna, you know, go around and try something, throw it on the wall, see how it looks, I'll use this space. Yeah, I've used these walls to install. This is Alexa's work, who's in the show as well. Then here's my little couch space when I want to chill and do some readings or work on homework. It's kind of a mess in here right now, but I just have a bunch of random shit. I kind of work sporadically, like in different places. I have a little table at home where I do a lot of work. This painting, I just like did a lot of the building of the stretcher in the wood shop, and then the painting, I dyed it. The indigo dye happened like over in the sinks, and then I painted it and stretched it over in one of the bigger rooms because I just didn't have enough space in this little hallway to do it. So yeah, I'm around everywhere working when I do. And then yeah, it's just like a bunch of random tools, paint, some extra paint from the painting, spray paint, rolls of random stuff. Here's like an ink painting I did. And then I got this big old flat file to hold a bunch of my other flat stuff. Got some more indigo stuff here. Cyanotype series I did with screen print. And yeah, when I have to move studios, it's not going to be fun, but yeah, random supplies, a little couch, Miles Davis poster, random little indigo test. That's it.